Alright, excited to show y'all the new Waka goat. I've been excited about this boat. I've been wanting a creek boat, class 5 plus river runner boat for my small size. And this video is really geared towards smaller people. There's not a lot of videos out there. There's some better boat reviewers than me, but again, I'm a small boater and just wanted to cater to the small boaters out there. Again, my weight's about 130, about 5'9", 5'10" on height. But yeah, here's the goat. As you can see in the background, I got a lot of different boats. The Antics 2.0 and the small Rewind, both smalls, but again, I want something a little bigger. Should run the bigger stuff in so I don't get back entered every time I hit a big hole. But so far, just initial impressions. I've paddled it on just some little stuff around my local rivers. You know, class 2, 3 type runs. Nothing too big, but initially for my weight, it's a little big, obviously. But it didn't feel too big. You know, I had the Nirvana before, and that was almost 20 more gallons in this boat. I'll post the stats up on the corner here. But yeah, comparatively, it's a lot easier to control and move around than Nirvana or just a big creek boat in general. It's just been a lack of creek boats for my size. You know, everything's either medium or large. Hardly been any smalls recently. So this kind of fits the bill for those of you wanting a creek boat that can still turn on a dime, stern pivot, and all that kind of stuff. I grew up play boating, so I really like having a tail that I can stern pivot and turn on a dime. I'm not really a huge fan of any full-size creek boats. Anyway, enough general talk about the boat. Let me go over here. Again, there's some better YouTubers out there. Wade Harrison's one of them. Does a great job reviewing the boats, but I'll just go over it quickly anyway. You got your drain plug here. It is a little sticking out. Like if you were turned over, it would chip that top a little bit, but for the most part, it's recessed in there. You got your plastic grab handle still, but you got the security bolts here. You know, I don't know if I trust my life with them, but they're not as bad as you would think as for plastic, but I don't know. I've just spent the extra money if I was walking to get the metal grab loops. But anyway, nice big grab loops nonetheless. Cool boat design down in here. Cockpit, if you're wondering, if you paddle this boat, I use IR skirts, and with that you're going to need an extra large cockpit size. So, extra large cockpit size. Just going down here to the bow, again your grab loops. And look at that rocker, tons of rocker. I'll go over the boat on the ground in a minute, but there are some reviews out there going over the outfitting, but I was really impressed with the outfitting. I've never paddled a Waka boat before. You know, I obviously have the Rewind, the Annex, Jackson, Dagger, Piranha. I've paddled all of them, and this is probably my favorite outfitting so far. These thigh hooks are awesome. They strap you in kind of like those hookers. These are they could be a little more supportive here, but if you look under here, look at all that foam, tons of foam here. And just got their standard plastic bulkhead there. Seats are very comfortable. A lot of room here for a throw rope or a water bottle or both. Back band's super supportive. They give you this little Allen wrench here with the boat when you buy it. As far as your hip pads, you got your standard kind of hip pads all the boats have, and then they have these nice inserts, you know, not just foam, they're actually covered here and stitched over. They come with 2 of those. I have one in for each side for myself, and then you can move the seat in different spots here by undoing that bolt and just threading it back. Do have to be a little careful and line that up so you don't strip the threads out, so just keep that in mind. But nice ratchets. I have zero complaints really about the outfitting, other than this is a little bendy, but other than that, superb outfitting really. It really rivals Dagger, and this comes up a little bit to kind of raise your knees even. Now obviously this isn't apples to apples comparison, because this is a small Rewind and that's more of a medium boat, but as you can see, look at the freaking rocker on that boat. I mean, it is insane. And the Rewind has pretty decent rocker. I mean, that's just crazy, absolutely crazy. And the tail, you know, again, not a straight comparison, but still more rocker on that tail. It's just crazy. And if you're a smaller boater like me, you can see the difference in volume size that you're getting. You're just basically a medium boat, but I wanted the goat. I've been looking at it over like a medium rewind or medium antics, just something different also. Alright, here's the boat at ground level, to give you all a view of that. Look at the edges here. Thought I could stand it up, maybe not. Anyway, so the edge goes all the way, almost all the way down through the boat here. Cuts off right about there, almost the whole length of the boat. Got the kind of logo indented in. It's not bad though. It's not like the Varus one where you actually feel when you go over stuff. The plastic seems pretty good so far. I've gone over some actually rough rocks and hasn't really done too much to it. Here's a kind of side view. You can see it kind of rounds off there at the bottom. Decently sharp edge. So my overall take on the boat, just paddling a little bit. I need to do some more paddling in some big water, but so far, for my size, I do like the boat. I feel like it's gonna be a good fit for paddling the big water, and having something with a, you know, semi-slicey tail. And my weight, I have not been able to get it vertical. I can get it about halfway vertical. I haven't tried moving the seat all the way back. I've just kept the seat in the middle for the time being. But that's probably going to be a chore, but I didn't buy it to get vertical. I have the other boats to do that. I bought it to run big creeks, big water, and I think for that it's going to be phenomenal. Just a little boofing. I've tried to boof well. It's fast. It surfs phenomenally. Really surprisingly, 360 spins in a hole, and I feel like when I surf in the hole I'll be able to get out, and that's the main thing. When you're in those full creek boats, it's really hard to get out of a sticky hole, but just doing a little bit of surfing in this, I feel like I can definitely surf out of a hole, and it just wants the 360, so it does a great job of that. So go demo one, go try one out, but for a smaller paddler wanting a boat for some big water and not a full creek boat, I think it really fits the bill. So comment, ask me any questions you want, and thanks for watching.